Collective energy reading. What about you makes you unique? All right, let's get into it. So there was a couple of songs I was channeling before this reading. The first one is "Do Not Push Me. I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head." And sometimes I wonder, damn, how does song go? Like the jungle, sometimes I wonder how they keep from going under. I am so sorry, okay? I know that I butchered this song, but somebody tell me in the comment section, like real talk, what song is this? I know that this is a throwback, but for some reason, my mind remembers some lyrics, and other times it just, it just has some technical difficulties. So just take that message as it resonates. Basically, the song was talking about being in a space of frustration and ready to explode, and that's what was coming through with this energy. All right, you could have felt like at some point in your life or during your journey a lot of stress and internal rage or pressure, but there's this energy of your love being judged on what you can do for other people. And this may have taken place within your family dynamic or as a child growing up, take it as it resonates, but there's this conditioning of being taught to believe that love is based on good deeds. Like maybe you have people tend to size you up based on what you had or play this game of leverage with you. Like one day you were found lovable based on what it is that you could do for them or what it is that you did do for them, and then the next day they withheld from you based on you not reaching a certain expectation. That's the energy that's coming through. And there's this energy of being chosen based on manipulative circumstances, and that creating this level of rage or anger. So you could have been a bit of a hothead at some point. Take that as it resonates. And with the Six of Cups and got a drink, cheers. I feel like these energies, as I mentioned, were people from your past. It's giving me escapism here. You may have learned to detach from certain environments or experiences with coping mechanisms, but this could also be a sense of you healing from familiar energies, support. Take it as it resonates. But I'm getting this carefree energy with you. So you could have learned to, go to certain social settings to enjoy yourself. You may be somebody that enjoys having a drink at social hour or going out to certain events to kind of detach, and that's the way that you let your hair down. There's this energy of enjoying atmospheres that center in fun, letting go. Music is significant here, clubbing is significant, and you could also have this energy about yourself that is like the life of the party. We got the Three of Wands, and you are good enough as you are right now. And so I feel like you have come into this deeper awareness of yourself. For those of you who may have used the nightlife or escapism as your outlet, I feel you have gained this new level of love and appreciation for yourself. And so even though you may still enjoy those things, they're not as necessary. You're doing it in a more healthy way, because you have this new level of confidence within yourself that says, you know what, I don't need those things in order to feel good about who I am. I don't need to be in certain environments to prove a point or to make myself feel good about myself. I know I'm good enough as I am right now. But you've shifted out of that energy of people pleaser to now recognizing your value and your self-worth. So that's where I feel like you could be right now, in the space of really honoring that and planning your next moves. I'm seeing this level of leadership that has emerged within you, moving forward with this new momentum and this new outlook. Take it as it resonates. All right, and then we had Judgment and Surprise, and Judgment came out face down. And so I feel like your circumstances challenge you to shift into this space of reflection. You also could have a gift for going internal, for taking a step back and being in that space of hermit mode and reflection. But there's this level of discernment and intuition that I feel like you've gained as a result of being in the fog, so you now know how to move accordingly. So this last part of the reading with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, better alone than in bad company, and you have rights. This is giving me you taking your power back, which I feel like is leading you to abundance and success. There is this journey of solitude I feel like you have been on, and dark night of the soul for some of you, where you have recognized the people that were abusing their power in your life, and karma is now balancing things out. So you're creating this new level of harmony and restoration, and no longer apologizing for who you are, and moving away from people who try and make you feel like you should apologize for who you are. You know, there's this level of detachment that I feel like you're embodying. And this new space, I feel like that God is refining you in. The ending of the reading got cut off, but I'm going to finish it up and say that there's this energy of you recognizing that you are the prize and not what everybody said about you, not the villain that people try to make you out to be. Because there's this energy of everybody seeing the light within you and just hoping that you didn't see it within yourself. And so I feel like that's why you went through a lot of the experiences that you faced. And so this last part of the story is the get back. All right, check out that song, The Get Back by Fabulous, Fabolous. All right, he's got a mixtape. If you know, you know. But I feel like that's the song that resonates with this energy. It's like you came from humble beginnings, people trying to tear you down, to destroy you, and things of that sort. And now you're picking up the pieces, you're taking the cards that you were dealt, and you're playing your hand to the fullest, and you're rising. You know, you're making the most out of what it is that you have and who you are. And there's this energy of self-development and anchoring. Anchoring is the word I heard. So you're anchoring in these new shifts, these new energies, these new downloads, this new awareness. And with that being said, the sky is the limit. I feel like it's all up to you at this point as to where it is that you lead your life and what it is that you feel is best on your journey. So take that as it resonates. Whatever doesn't resonate, leave behind. Like, comment, and share. If this did resonate with you, drop a yellow heart in the comment section. I appreciate you listening, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.